Fingers in his ass, fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass, fingers in his ass, fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes big fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes big fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes good fingers in his ass. Fingers in his ass, he likes in his ass. He likes in his ass. Fingers in his ass. Yes, pinky, index finger and the thumb in his ass. To his butthole goes numb. West in his ass. North in his ass. East in his ass. Most definitely in his ass. Yes, yes, Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. He likes big fingers in his. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. He likes big fingers in his. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Fingers, 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 fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Kanye likes fingers in his. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Fingers, 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 fingers in his ass. Fingers in his ass, fingers in his ass. Kanye likes fingers in his hole. Hey, hole. Hey, hole. Hey, fingers, 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 fingers in his hole. Hey, hole. Hey, hole. Hey, 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 baby, I'm going on an aeroplane, and I got that thumb in my crack again. Man, fuck Kanye right now. Tell you, man, I am so distraught. Fucking Triple Q got his channel taken down. Some old horse shit, man. And IFBI, I don't even know who the fuck they are. They could just be like a fucking dumbless sheriff, just running around, doing whatever the fuck they want. Watch out. To the mashup artists out there, do not use Kanye shit. Kanye likes it in the booty, fingers in the booty ass bitch. Amber Rose has been up in there, fingers in the booty ass bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers, fingers in the booty ass bitch. Kanye loves it in his asshole, fingers in the booty ass bitch. Kanye likes it in his asshole, yes, Kanye likes it in his asshole. Fingers in the booty ass bitch, he's in fingers in the booty ass bitch. Fingers in the ass, fingers in the ass. He likes it inside his ass.
Salutations, everyone. I'm Nirpikoshi. And Nagito has been killed. He's been murdered. He passed away so suddenly. It's sad. As much as I have expressed my hatred for Nagito, it was kind of a love-hate relationship with him. Mainly, like, he's an asshole to Hajime. It's not like he's talking to me, but, you know, he might say that to me, so yeah, I'm in a perspective. But Nagito, he's pretty enjoyable, and you can see in his eyes one time in chapter 4 where he had to go and like solve the case and help everyone, even though he does it for himself and for everyone, because he has hope for everyone. And I had kind of a fun time, you know, doing Nagito's voice. I totally can't do it right now. My throat is sore. I have water here, so maybe that will clear up my throat, Hajime. I know. Anyway, yes, this ain't a stream or a VOD. I just took out an edit. But, yeah, I wanted to do this little memorial of Nagito. A little small thing of him. I might have to add pictures or whatever to commemorate him or something. But honestly, I'm just gonna put a song, mainly Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Yeah, but, you know, best way to get Nagito to be memorialized is to show him dance with Sans Undertale. Anyway, let's find out who killed Nagito. I have suspicions on Sonya. I have full suspicions on Sonya, so let's go. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
Huh?
Even a Monokuma bear got stabbed, what the fuck? But why was the Monokuma bear near...
What? What?
Are you serious?
That's right, it's Nagito. He's always messed with us, he always tried to confuse us, that's why. I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito was dead. Deep down I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened state. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement. Then it's for real.
Hey!
Then Nagito is really dead?
Damn it.
It's just not that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus it's one of us! I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? Then it's gonna start again. Huh? The class trial is gonna start soon, right?
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it! We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is!
Hey! Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
Shing!
Then the time for action is now! So allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma fight!
Wait!
Hold it right there!
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that! I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way!
You stupid brother!
Shut up! I can't stand this anymore!
Got it?
How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more! I won't let you! I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions!
Hey, hey!
Say something!
What's this?
Oh! Now I remember who you are! You are Monami!
Me?
You just noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? What? Not fair! You're shutting up too!
Please wait!
We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it.
Ah.
I know. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like your kids are way more well behaved than mine and me.
Don't fuck with me!
We are tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kinda depressing.
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of the school trip?
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near. The end?
what's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer? I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When the timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this plan will be over,
you serious?
does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So,
Once again,
it's the Monokuma file! Phew!
you guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is. And survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be any afterward at all.
Do your best.
Wait! I won't forgive you!
What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we could go home, right?
But still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
And even if we can't go home, it'll be the end of us if we screw up here.
Alright!
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
however,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The weight of the words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito. Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. April 28th, huh? He's 5'9", 143 pounds, 33 inches of chest, blood type O, birthday on April. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed. Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again, but what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, this is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
yep,
It's definitely weird. I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry, or form own conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you are right. But let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I could properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I had to investigate Nagito's body. I probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic bottles are scattered all over the place. This is probably... those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence isn't all that strange. I mean, there's blood here, but you know. Monokuma's dead? There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey, no response. No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why do you do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did you try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil!
Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, mon ami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose!
I will definitely take back the Sea of the Wolves supremacy from Monokuma. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If this wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Okay, let's analyze the body. Never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless, but damn. There were times where we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Spear does. A spear with a flashing ornament on it, and it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. It looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my! What's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy. Hey, and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not! This is the spear of Kanye, right? You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey!
By the way, I want to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nizumi Castle. What? Nizumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight of the end of the cord coming over the handle, sorry. It looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nizumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Alright, remember that there's a spear... What's the thing? Okay. Spear of Kanye has been added to the truth blood section of your handbook. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm on his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well?
there's also blood, but only above the middle joints of each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure. You win. Thank you, Chiaki. Thank you. But thank you for noticing that detail with me. Thank you. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood spatter like this? Should we just coat his arms with blood? Okay. With the right hand, the burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied with a rope. But it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Ooh. That's right. Alright, let's look at the feet. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? They also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. But they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disarrange the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, why was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they have really gone this far? Torture wounds has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, spear, left hand. Face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth was covered with a duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help you either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me? Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me, squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, the duct tape she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. What are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine, I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
But the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed! The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his arm. If that's the case.
Man.
It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey!
About the blood spot on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. Oh no, because his mouth got duct tape before he screamed.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is it something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back. Alright, mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. That's... clearly it. There's still... Really? I looked at spear, I looked at left hand. What else did you look at? Oh, the knife! The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
Even more things to make Sonia look suspicious. By the way, it seems like the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by the same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
it cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Overkill, I guess. Why do they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
This is definitely strange. Is there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use a spear, huh? Survival knife has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I guess I'm done with the air surrounding Nagito's body. Can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. And I'm used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Weird lighter. Ah, this is an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is the most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Which means?
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy the evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. Because the fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I could think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but... Oil lighter has been added to the juice board section of your handbook. Why would the killer freaking destroy evidence if the killer wants to get off a fucking island and let everyone die? What's your take on this, Chiaki? She looks she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
About that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler has activated to put out the fire.
Well?
You can see a girder right next to it, right there.
See?
Can you see that red streak? Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder. Oop.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this.
Like...
I'm not freaking out about it, like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen?
Huh?
What? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously wrong!
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home!
Jeez.
Carefree to the end. Does it mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey!
What do you mean, something?
Shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly without a countdown. Anyway, like I said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us.
I know. You...
I honestly cannot. Yeah, this is it. Kanye? It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What does it matter?
It's time.
You're right, and Sonya wasn't there. Oh. Now I'm even more suspicious on Sonya.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's the problem. But we can count who was there when we all went there. Alright. Hey, a boombox. Someone was on their iPod Shuffle doing this. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe...
It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from the MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? It is kind of weird. Let's see. Tons of books. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain all Kuma's poetry and photos. The sprinkler is completely soaked and I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The music near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall, they should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess. Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine. I'll open it slowly. Could be, was that it? And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, the line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange, that means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Let's see. All these CDs, they're all copies of Monokuma's music. They should have been burned too. These should have been burned. No one must be tortured to hear that such music. What? Looks like this side is completely slipped because of sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it.
Hey. You are right.
Jeez, Monokuma, why are you being a pervert?
Of course not!
Oh, he's making fun of Kazuichi.
Whoa!
Disgusting.
Oh my, how rude!
Hey!
Yeah, you dumbass motherfucker.
Hey! Jeez, you're pathetic.
Oh my! It cannot be!
Sonia, I suspect you even more now. I was like, oh, okay, can you explain to me what happened? Then you say, Jesus, shit, bitch, wow.
I am sorry.
You are panicking. You are paranoid. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Well?
At first, I was worried that something might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept quiet the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito plant bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen!
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
I am not used to Sonya cursing. Damn. God damn it all to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Yeah. That bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it. Upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs we set were real as well. So, Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have to explain everything.
Have a minute.
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Well, Sonya's got an account, so... Alright. I guess we don't have to suspect Sonya? I don't know. I'll still keep an eye out for her and see if she messes up in the trial, but... And who else could it be? If it's not Sonya, was it Fuyehiko? Shit. Now I'm really confused. Who could it be? Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean, it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonya mentioned, the plushie factory next door, the Zooming Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. And I'm gonna understand the reason for his actions. I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try explaining the other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have any choice. There just are enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece the incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. If you don't really need to say that.
Hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. And I decided Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket, not including there. The laptop. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop. Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his messages so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion of a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that that video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. Damn it. Sonia? I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly what we normally want to kill.
However...
What?
Well? Do you have a minute?
Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A pussy bomb is an act of terrorism. Ooh, terrorism?
Alright!
Let's rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie!
Either way, it is all gravy. What the hell does that even mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There is no bomb!
Hey,
You know, you'll know if you just pick them up, see? And all you feel is a soft wave of cotton!
I see.
You're right.
However...
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb? Obtain the bomb he used.
who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs they're all fake.
wait!
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, if I kept quiet, it would be foreshadowed that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon?
Well
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? Probably, Sonia. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Monkuma's account has been added to the troop pool section of your handbook. Awesome. I tried looking for the chart bed. It's empty. Nothing's here.
However...
Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna have to expose that traitor.
Whoa!
What did you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a knife. Ooh.
Maybe... All right! I see. Also, well, yeah.
I try not to think.